Good morning, everyone. We're about to bring you the latest COVID-19 UAE updates. However, if you found this podcast through an article, which so many of you are doing, please hit that subscribe button wherever you get your podcasts so you can get your Dubai news daily. Good morning, Dubai. How are you doing? And welcome back to the Lovin Dubai show, where we go through all the trending stories that everyone in Dubai is talking about. And what a show we have today. It's a day. There's so many announcements. It's super exciting. We will be dropping the artist confirmed for F1 Yasalam After Eights concerts. It's going ahead and we are super excited. We're also talking about the big calendar of events for Expo 2020 Dubai happening in October alone. It's absolutely massive.
Such exciting news, and Sheikh Maktoum has been appointed as the UAE's Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Finance. But the next one is a little like low-key news. Petrol prices for the month of October to shoot up in the UAE, said that really fast. So the sadness is just out there.
Just said it really fast, just get it there, done. And also stay tuned, because later in the show we have Stanton, aka you know him best as Max of Arabia. We're going to be talking about all his travel highlights and everything. You can get the lowdown on all things Max of Arabia.
Oh.
But one thing that we were going through right before the show is Netflix have dropped their top 10 movies, TV shows. Do we agree? Are these the ones we're watching?
Yeah, I agree. I see it. Yeah.
So this is Netflix have announced their numbers, because they never really do this. So it's like you know what you're watching, you see what's trending around you at the weekends. That's the show you watch.
Yeah.
But actually, these are the shows that have ramped up millions and millions and millions and squillions of views, the most watched series and movies on their platform. And it basically means if you haven't watched them, you should be watching them, because millions of people, they're like them. Should we go through the top 10 shows?
Yes. Starting with Bridgerton. Wait, top 10 shows, no?
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay, are we going to start from the bottom?
Well, we've already done the top.
Okay.
The number one show.
Okay, no, sorry. Starting with number 10. Emily in Paris.
Didn't Emily in Paris inspire you in fashion for some time?
Yeah, her fashion sense was on point, but everything else, I think it spoils your ethics. It spoils your you don't understand what is life anymore. Like, what's going on?
100% agree. The fashion kept you interested, and Ali's literally yawning behind the camera. And like the Paris vibes and the thoughts that you can go there and make friends and have all these like dalliances, but actually the show itself is.
I actually like the show.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh. Sorry, I thought you were yawning.
That was just the morning yawn.
The Wednesday. It's Wednesday.
It's Wednesday. Sweet Tooth in at number 9.
Whoa! I've not seen that one.
Neither have I. Sweet Tooth, have you seen it? Should we be watching it? Obviously, because 60 million people have watched it around the world. Queen's Gambit, number 8.
I stand that one. That was good.
Same. Tiger King, number 7.
What's that? Have you seen it?
Tiger King.
I haven't seen it. Is it good?
Tiger King, the one that went crazy with the tiger.
Oh my God.
Went to jail.
Oh my God, no!
Of course you've seen it. It just takes us right back to Carl Baskin. Takes us right.
No way, Jose.
People are in jail. This takes us right back to COVID times, because everyone is watching it. Number 6, Money Heist, an absolute classic show.
Yes.
Want to go for number 5?
Yes, Stranger Things, and I love that show so much. So much. The kids there have my heart. Kids there. What am I? Anyway, have you seen Stranger Things?
It's interesting. They do it by season, and this is Stranger Things
season 3.
67 million people tuned in. But I like that because, I actually watched Stranger Things season 1 half of it and didn't continue. But I do that with a lot of shows. So.
Okay. Sex Life season 1 and at number 4, but I haven't seen that one.
Neither have I. The Witcher season 3. Season 1. I mean.
You've seen it? Is it good?
Yes, it's amazing.
Worth the watch?
Yes.
I mean, 76 million. Yes. 76 million.
And now, pretend you didn't hear it earlier. We're going to go for the 2 most watched shows on Netflix. Like, who doesn't have or uses a friend's Netflix account? Number 2, Lupin Part 1. Lupin is an absolutely phenomenal show about a French thief, but also a con artist. It's really incredible. You feel like you're watching a movie every single time, because it's a good hour-long show. In France, so it's in subtitles, but it's really, it's a class show.
Interesting. I'm going to watch it this weekend. And at number 1, Bridgerton. I think it revived Taylor Swift's wildest dreams. You know, because it is.
Oh, the music in Bridgerton, the clothes,
everything.
and you just find it really does hit a whole different demographic. I watched it at Christmas when I had COVID. I watched the whole thing through. It was so great.
I watched it after you recommended, and it was you said you kind of sold it to me by saying it's Gossip Girl, but based back in the 80s or 70s something. You said I'm just like, it's like, what are these 80s? 70s, 60s.
Oh no, like years before, like
20s, 30s.
No, 1900s or 1800s. I get confused.
Yeah,
years ago.
I'm just like, oh my god, I gotta watch that. I saw it was so good. I mean, it's just like a lot of good-looking people wearing good clothes and good storyline, just everything.
And it's a great cast choice, and they're making season 2, and people are questioning the cast. It's gonna be in season 2 because the main guy. But look, it's a fantastic season. It's in. You can read the books as well. My mom reads the books. She loves them. But if you want all of those, we'll have them on Lovin Dubai a little bit later. And they also release the top 10 movies, which we don't have time to go through right now. But if you want to get them, we'll have them on Lovin later.
Lovin Dubai.
That's what you're watching right now. Our morning news show.
On Lovin Dubai.
But let's jump into our top story of this morning. The F1 Yasalam after race concerts have been announced. I'm just so excited it's going ahead. Last year was a quiet year at F1 Etihad Airways Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, and while it went ahead, it simply was not the same without the world-class artists booming out of Etihad Park, which has been renamed since we were last there. So it brings us great joy to announce that this year the concerts are back, and we have 2 artists confirmed. So we know Thursday night and we know Saturday night.
Okay.
So we still have to wait for the other 2.
Drum roll!
Please. On Thursday night, confirmed, is Khaled.
Woo! Casey's absolute favorite, you guys. Absolute favorite.
Actually, okay.
No?
Well, I love Khaled. I really do, and I love this song, which I'm going to play now. We have copyright issues, so we can only play 6 seconds. Yeah.
We're going to make the most of the 6
so
seconds.
Let's see if you know who it is in the 6 seconds. This is my favorite Khaled song.
Okay.
I'm so high at the moment.
Oh, that's it? That's 6 seconds?
Yeah.
Young, dumb, broke, high school
kids.
Yeah, na, 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 na.
Nearly 800 million views on YouTube. But I think that was like the first song that broke him through, right? And then he's gone kind of strength to strength. So that's Thursday night.
Yeah.
Do you want to announce?
Saturday? No.
Saturday.
Can you do the honors? It sounds better coming from you.
Okay. On Saturday, December the 11th, prepare to have the ultimate show. Lewis Capaldi is confirmed. I love Lewis Capaldi.
Oh.
This is my absolute favorite.
Okay. My bad. Thought I knew you.
Thought you knew me, but actually, he has massive fan base around the world. But one of the comments was like, after all the excitement, prepare to go to sleep. Like, he's very chill, but he's a very funny guy. He's great banter. We also can play 6 seconds. Are you ready with the timer?
It's easy to say, but it's never the same. I guess I kinda like
Oh my god!
How could you got that?
It's so good though.
Who's your fave?
I like them both. They both have a different vibe, different
100%.
energy. Yeah. Have you seen him in concert before?
No, I know he came once and he was in Sharjah. Because he's got loads of Irish fans. So I remember at the time,
side.
loads of the girls I follow on Instagram would have been up there. Girls and guys, I just don't have any guy friends. Loads of the girls I follow on Instagram, or maybe they shared us on Instagram, but loads of them were up there. I just remember seeing it and being like, damn, I missed it.
Oh, the feels, going with Boo, watching the concert,
So
falling in love again.
Falling in love again, like feeling love in the air. And the thing with this is they always have different vibes, because you're like, they're 2 different vibes. There's always like big R&B, and then there's always like someone more chill, and then there's always a big star from the region, and then usually there's like a big, Red Hot Chili Peppers was for they always have like the big band, like the big like.
Yeah, Rihanna was on one of the years. Rihanna.
Really?
Yeah. And then our university performed one of the years. That was pretty big.
What was your favorite Abu Dhabi F1?
But our university's performance was so bad they cancelled it.
The
Sorry?
Weekend?
The Weekend.
I remember that year. I don't think I went down that year.
Oh yeah, The Weekend and Rihanna.
Post Malone, The Weekend.
that was the year that there was like so much drama because everyone was trying to get in because it was such a strong year.
Yeah.
Bella Hadid was there. I just remember like the after show pics.
Snap.
Anyway,
Ooh.
2 more announcements to come. That's F1. You can get tickets now and more information on Yasalam. I think one of the things that they're saying is you can actually only go to 1 concert if you have like the weekend ticket, but get all the information with yasalam.ie, and there will be 2 more announcements to come.
Exciting. Stay tuned to Lovin Dubai for those announcements. Now moving on to our next story. Sheikh Maktoum has been appointed as the UAE's Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Finance. Now, in his capacity as ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, Vice President Prime Minister of the UAE and ruler of Dubai, appointed his 3rd son, Sheikh Maktoum bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, as the UAE's Deputy Prime Minister and the Minister of Finance, and went on to write, Faza, who is Sheikh Hamdan, went on to write on his Twitter, "We congratulate my brother Sheikh Maktoum for his appointment as Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Finance. With the support of our wise leadership, our dear country continues the process of empowering the youth, and we are confident that Maktoum bin Mohammed, with his leadership experience, great achievements, and extensive experiences, will play a pivotal role in the new 50-year mark." Now, this is an incredible, just a congratulatory message from Sheikh Hamdan, and the Prime Minister of the UAE. He also shared on his Twitter that with the new appointment of Deputy Prime Minister what it's going on blabbering, not making sense anyway, but the new appointed Deputy Prime Minister tweeted his vision and shared how he is looking forward to work in the spirit of one team within the UAE team to build a better future and a more stable and solid economy. So that is great to see the youth going into power now. Like, it's all happening, the power shift, the cabinet shifts, and just the vision is so clear across all boards, knowing that this is where we want to take the country, this is where we want to take the economy, this is where we want to take the leadership. It's very impressive.
100%, and all of the information is on Lovin Dubai in terms of that cabinet, I guess, shake-up and the new announcements. And you can get them all on Lovin Dubai, and also they're reported by wam.ie, and that's where all our official government news information comes from. So if you want it directly from the horse's mouth, get it from them.
Or us.
We bring it to you in bite-sized format. Next up, guys, 2 more days to go. And when I say 2 more days, I actually mean 1 more day, because the opening ceremony for Expo 2020 in Dubai happens over at the Expo site, but we're going to have it right here at 7:30 p.m. tomorrow evening. And we want to run through the big calendar of events at Expo 2020 Dubai this October. So, as you know, it opens officially to the public on October 1, and the complete scale of the 6-month-long event is hard to comprehend. The location features over 190 pavilions. There are 60 live shows every single day. So what you need to figure out is, when will you visit? Because in October alone, there are hundreds of events. So although the pavilions themselves are worth a visit, it's actually worth taking into account and to just be aware about the continuous live events happening throughout the 6 months.
The events are divided by category, and in the first month alone, there are 3 architecture events, 127 arts and culture events, 2 events at the Mobility Pavilion, 131 live events and performances, 1 sports and fitness and well-being event, 15 events at the Sustainability Pavilion, 13 business and entrepreneurship events, 19 innovation and technology events, 61 country pavilions and exhibitions, and 3 food and drinks exhibitions.
So just take this into consideration.
Wow.
There are over 190 pavilions, and the thought and effort that's gone into each pavilion is incredible. So each pavilion is going to essentially be showing off what they have, with talks, with activations, with live events, and they have them marked out date by date. So we have an article up on Lovin Dubai within everything Simran just mentioned. For example, 19 innovation and technological events. What does that mean? So you can get it all with us and on the Expo website. So, for example, Together for Sustainable Development is a cultural forum that's going to happen. There's also a Moscow forum. There's going to be a talk on how we can ramp up private investment in developing countries. You can learn about Chile, our space story. I'm sure that will be in the Chile Pavilion. And that's just one segment. But it continues.
Goodness. So many things. But honestly, like, I feel anytime you're just stuck on what plans to do over the weekend, what to do, where to go, it's gonna be just Expo because every day there's something different. Every weekend there's something different, and it's like all the countries, right? So every time there'll be something big going on, a different celebration from a different pavilion, and then Expo all together putting a show up for you guys. So just a lot of events happening.
So as you know, the opening ceremony is kicking off tomorrow evening, 7:30. We're going to be broadcasting it live on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, on Lovin Dubai. We're actually going to be here narrating it. We're super excited about that. And then from October 1st, Friday, you can go and check out the live events. There's going to be music in the Sea Plaza. There's going to be dance and rhythm at the Earth Stage from 2 p.m. Like, I could just go on and on and on and on and on. And because if you go, you're just going to potentially use your COVID or your Expo passport and mark off all the things you want to go to. But I actually think that it's going to be such an exciting time because you'll go and you'll happen upon things that you didn't know that you're going to happen upon. You'll walk into interesting talks. You'll see interesting dance shows and interesting live events. So there's just going to be so much going on. As always, we are just as buzzing to see this as you, but we're a small team. And it'll be impossible for us to actually see everything. So please share your videos with us when you spot something cool. There's going to be air shows. There's going to be fireworks in Dubai, all over Dubai in celebration. So send us your videos, #Lovin Dubai and also #Expo 2020 Dubai, so we can reshare them because we are just as buzzed to see everything as you. I'm
just looking at the calendar of live events here and it is never ending. Like I'm scrolling and it's not ending, but they have daily parades going on every day, late nights at Expo. So it's like 10:30 Thursdays and Fridays, exciting lineups of diverse artists. Each performance is connected by once-in-a-lifetime creative collaborations. And the collabs that you can expect at the Expo, it's like you could not imagine these kind of collaborations between the two different artists. Film nights, film screenings, exposés, hip-hop hurrah, Hugh Animal, Century of Styles, like it's in Emirati welcome, and I cannot wait to see the fashion at the Expo. People are going to go glam.
Do you think?
I
think I'll be going comfort, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
Not like a little bit of like, come on, like you're going to see like so many events, and I'm sure you're going to go like not at your comfortablest.
Well, I'll wear shoes that I plan to do a lot of walking in.
Comfiest, yeah. Okay.
You know? And it's going to be warm. I'm thinking I'm going on Friday. I'm super excited. I'm going to check out what Pepsi are doing down there. And I'm aware that it's going to be warm and busy. So I'm going to wear comfy shoes, loose clothes, have a double charger so I can take as much footage as I possibly can. And yeah, just really enjoy it. I can't wait.
Expo is just like very exciting to get into, and it's all happening on Thursday. Moving on to our next story, which I want to get over really fast because it's very depressing. Enough petrol prices for the month of October to shoot up in the UAE. Now, jumping into some not so sweet news from motorists, the UAE fuel prices, a committee has announced just last night that the petrol and diesel prices for the month of October 2021 will be increasing. Now, Super 98 petrol will cost 2.6 dirhams a liter, which will be up from 2.55 from the previous month, which is September, which is the month we're at right now, but not from 2 days. And Special 95 petrol will cost 2.49 per liter compared to 2.44 in September. E Plus 91 petrol will cost 2.42 a liter, up from 2.36 a liter last month. And diesel will cost 2.51 a liter, which is a jump from 2.38 dirhams in September. So that's a lot of price jumps, but as you guys know, in the UAE, it's like 1 month it increases, 1 month it stays stable, 1 month it decreases. So it's always like a little graph over there.
I think it's been noticeably increasing steadily by month, but actually in September there was a slight fall.
Yeah.
So I guess that's just like brought us back up to what it might have been in August. But yeah, filling your petrol tank is more pricey than it used to be, I think.
You're gonna be a motorist very soon. How do you feel about this news?
Honestly, I wish to drive in my heart so much, but I couldn't care less. But I'm sure when the day comes and I have to pay for it, I'll complain and grumble. But that's because I would complain and grumble about having to pay for anything.
But if you guys really feel the prices pinching, you guys know that the public transportation is always there with really good prices waiting for you.
100%.
And it's Dubai. The best part about Dubai is that it's so well connected when it comes to public transit. The metros, trams, buses, what else?
Well,
Abras, all of that.
Abra and like even boats to get from one side of Dubai to the other, and that's actually a very good point in terms of Expo and getting there.
Oh yeah.
Even and I was talking about like when I get there, how will I get around? You can get it. They've listed out the ways that you can get around the site. So there is by foot, walk it, 100%. There's also a people mover to help you jump from district to district. There's Expo buggies. Little golf buggies available. Some are wheelchair access, which is a paid service actually, but the Expo movers take you from district to district are free. And there's the Expo Explorer. So there's two types of sustainable transportation on their electric and compressed air trains. So it's a unique sightseeing tour of the Expo Explorer. And that's just getting around, but also to get there, car, and there's plenty of Expo rider routes.
Well, there are free buses, free shuttle buses from various pickup and drop-off points, which we will give you all the lowdown on tomorrow when you stay tuned on our 7:30 show for the Expo opening.
We cannot wait. I feel like I'll go glam for that.
I thought we're keeping it casual.
The casual there
when you
for
attend.
The walking and the
Okay,
moving.
not for tomorrow's show.
No.
Okay.
Thanks, Sam. What are you going to wear tomorrow? Do you know?
Probably a dress.
Should it be like a viewing party? And if you're going to watch it with us, let us know and send us pictures, and you can go down too.
And we can wear Expo glasses.
Do we have Expo glasses?
Gold lipstick.
Do we have gold lipstick?
Can I do a paper cutout of Expo 2020 and wear them as glasses?
Yes.
Will you wear them?
If you make an Expo 2020 glasses out of paper cutout, I'll wear them for a short time, 100%.
Okay, I'm going to do it. I promise you it's going to be there on the desk tomorrow and you'll have to wear it.
Can't wait for that. I'm sure you can't either. Okay, stay tuned. We're going to be joined by Max of Arabia to learn all things traveling, entrepreneurship, and speaking fluent Arabic. Wait and see. Lovin Extra is here. This is the new membership, and while absolutely nothing changes for our readers, extra members get access to premium content, exclusive competitions, and first look for tickets and access to the coolest events across the city, and Lovin merch. If you subscribe right now, a very cool Lovin Red Eco Water bottle will be delivered to your door. Welcome back to the Lovin Dubai show. We're now joined by a face and voice you're definitely familiar with. The world traveller, entrepreneur, and fluent Arabic speaker is with us in the studio. We have Max Stanton, aka Max of Arabia. Thank you.
What's up? You speak so fast. I've never seen somebody that speaks so fast in my life. You should be a rapper.
I really do, and I think it's just like the Irish in me, especially when I'm on the show. It just comes out quite quickly.
But I'm actually not Irish though. You know, lots of people think I'm Irish. Do I sound Irish to you?
Actually,
Ignore the beard. Ignore the look.
If I think someone's Irish, then like they're not Irish. I go Canadian. But I know you're not Canadian.
Yeah. But is my Irish accent at least passable?
100%.
Perfect.
And you have the look too.
Because I kissed the Blarney Stone.
Did you?
I did.
Same when I was born. This is why.
When you were born?
No. The Blarney Stone is a stone in a part of Ireland. Apparently, if you kiss it, you get the gift of the gab, which means the gift of chat.
So she's definitely kissed it like multiple times.
Multiple times.
Mashallah.
I like carved a bit off, and when I go to bed, okay, let's jump into it. For people who don't know, can you tell us who Max of Arabia is? The man behind the profiles.
Dun 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 dun. I'm half English, half American.
Okay.
I was born in Botswana, lived in Yemen, Zaire, Kyrgyzstan on Navajo Indian reservation, and moved to the UAE in 2007. So my whole life I've been traveling. I continue that now, and I'm an accidental content creator. Like, it was just kind of showing my life and my daily adventures, the trips that I do, fishing, scuba diving, free diving, paragliding, whatever it is. And then social media developed and video developed, and it was something I enjoyed doing. So I kept on doing more of it.
What took you to these places that you just mentioned? And what age were you when you were at these amazing places?
My parents are
Indian
teachers.
reservation? Okay.
Yeah, so I was evacuated twice. I was evacuated for civil wars in Zaire and in Yemen. So we went to, where was it? It was Arizona in Rock Point. So we were on the Navajo Indian reservation when I was probably 3 years old, 4 years old. Yeah, but my parents are teachers at international schools. So moving around, we got kicked out twice for war. Yeah, fun stuff.
And do you think that moving has propelled you to, like, have you been back to these countries since? And do you like to tell the stories of what's happened?
I've been back to Yemen multiple times because I spent a lot of time there and it's somewhere really dear to my heart. I've been back a lot to Africa, but not to Zaire. So I've been back to Botswana, Zambia, like I traveled quite a lot there. But I think more than going back and telling those stories, it's enabled me to kind of not know where I'm from. So then I try to fit in wherever I go to. So like I moved here at 18 and I was by myself. I didn't have my parents, I didn't have whatever. So instead of looking for what was familiar to me, I looked at what was fun for me. So it's like, okay, who are the guys that are going to the desert? Who are the guys going fishing? Like things that I already enjoyed doing, and kind of chilled with them.
And you guys, as soon as we came on, people were like, oh, it's Max. So people know you as Max of Arabia. Who was Max before Max of Arabia? What were you doing before you jumped into kind of constant content creation?
The content creation was a complete accident, to be honest. I was working full time. I was working at Procter & Gamble.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting shift.
That's a nice way to put it. Interesting.
So Procter & Gamble, please enlighten me. It's like accounting or something finance-y?
No. That's
Lawyers?
it's fast moving, or what is it? FMCG, fast moving consumer goods. So
okay.
go to your house, anything, toothpaste, laundry soap, whatever it is, they make everything at your house.
Shows how much I know. I was like, accounting.
There's so much. No, there's something else.
Company.
There's another one.
KPMG?
Yeah,
No,
exactly, that one.
something like
No,
that.
but P&G. So I was working there, and I launched a streetwear brand with one of my friends. And this was like early Instagram days where like a big deal was 10K, 20K followers. So we'd give them like a hat and a t-shirt, and they'd give us 6 posts. But my posts were getting more traction than their posts. So I posted like my first video that kind of blew up. I was asking, why are Arabs shocked when I speak Arabic? When 99% of Arabs speak better English than me and better Arabic than me. So like it was a serious question, because people like, obviously I'm like super Caucasian. So they look at me, it's like, how do you speak Arabic? It's like, how do you speak English? It's the same thing. But people were always shocked. So that video blew up, and I was like, I'm getting more views than these famous people. So I just kept on posting videos only to sell hats and t-shirts. Like that was my only goal. All right, I was like, okay, I'll just wear a new hat, I'll wear a new shirt. People will see it, people will buy it. I'll put the link, whatever. So that was why I started doing content creation, like properly. And then I was just not happy at a desk job. Like, obviously you guys' job here at Lovin Dubai is not the standard as like, it's exciting, right?
Yeah.
But I didn't like feeling that I'm doing the same thing day after day. And I didn't like the fact that I didn't see that I'm making an impact. Like, I felt that anybody with my brain and anybody with my work ethic could do exactly what I'm doing with the same results. So I wanted to do something where I felt that I'm making a bit of a difference, and whatever, even if it's small. Like, I'm not saying I'm changing the world, like I don't have illusions of grandeur or anything, but if I can do something that I enjoy and that other people enjoy with me, I think it's more valuable than me sitting behind a desk.
Speaking of making a difference, a lot of the videos that you've created can get a lot of attention, but what's one video that you feel has been quite powerful?
Difficult question. I don't know. I worked quite a lot with UNHCR. So obviously refugees are a fact of life across the globe. And growing up, I always thought that refugees were something that were economic. I always thought, okay, it's somebody that doesn't have money and they're coming from a poor country and they're trying to find a better life. Whereas the fact is, it's not just that. There's people like you and I right now, like bury the shell, like I hope it never happens to anybody. But you can be sitting, living your life, and something changes in the flick of a moment and you're forced to flee your home and you can never go back.
We're seeing it now.
So it's something that's I've always been exposed to, and I think it's something that's super, super important to me, and something that I think people should realize it could happen to any of us, and not just because it could happen to any of us, but because it's so life-changing for the people that it does happen to. Like the statistic is something like a refugee, the average refugee in life goes back to their home after 20 plus years. That's life-changing, right? And not in a good way. So any work that I do with them is really close to my heart, and I feel like if we can raise money and help people that are seriously in need, then it's good.
Amazing. I've picked out one video of yours that I just like. Sometimes we take content and we're saying, tell us the story behind this.
Okay.
You have a lot of great footage from Saudi, so I think it's amazing that someone's sharing the story of Saudi.
Saudi's nuts.
This one, 2019, Ancient Aliens in Saudi Arabia. Now we're going to show it up on Facebook, so if you're on Instagram, go onto our Facebook show, it's better. Can you tell us the story behind this video?
Okay, so the star of this video is by far not me. It's a friend called Mohammed Kadhim. He's an Emirati. He started his journey in healthcare, and then he moved into kind of cultural, I don't know what, but he's a cultural expert. He knows everything there is to know about UAE, Saudi, blah, blah. He's got a company called Tamashi. So they elevated a shoe. So now they've got, like, it's mainly a shoe company, but they also do trips and stuff. We
Elevated a shoe.
Yeah, so there's like a Saudi, there's like a traditional Saudi shoe that everybody knows.
Yeah.
But like, I used to buy them in university for 25 riyals or 25 dirhams or something. Like, they're super cheap, Zubairiya. But they have them produced in Spain with fine leathers, exotic leathers and stuff. So super comfortable, but putting the focus back on culture and including aspects of ancient Arabian culture. So they've got like petroglyphs, but it's not just like the straight petroglyph or like rock carving, but translated and modernized, but with the same ideas or ancient Arabian languages. So he's a cultural expert. And there's another guy in the video called Bidi, Ubaid al-Badour, who's a young Emirati photographer. And they're like, okay, free time. I was like, yalla, let's go to Saudi, all right? I'd never been to Saudi. I've got so many Saudi friends.
Was this the first trip? I thought there was one before this.
No, I've been to, like, I went to Saudi multiple times for work, but never just to go and have fun and see people and explore.
Which is something that we should all do, by the way. It's such a beautiful country.
Saudi is nuts, right? Like, obviously, I'm in love with the entire region. There's so much to do in UAE, Oman, Bahrain. Wherever you go, it's beautiful. But I think because of the size of Saudi, there's just so much to do. So, like...
So much to find.
We were there, and, like, the stuff that you're seeing, this isn't behind closed walls. It's not a museum. It's literally, you go out somewhere that you go for a picnic in the middle of nowhere, and there's 6,000 to 8,000-year-old petroglyphs, so like rock carvings that have been there for millennia, and it's nuts. And like one of the things, like I don't know where it is exactly in the video, it's a long time ago, but there's these giant rock carvings, like literally human sized, and like to me they look like they're from Native America. They look like they belong in Peru or from the Aztecs. Like they're crazy, and it's like, how is a civilization 6,000, 8,000 years ago in Saudi the same as it was in the States? So it's crazy.
And it's hard to know if people are actually studying these.
They are now, like, alhamdulillah, mashallah, there's so much focus going into Saudi now. But like they've got something like 50,000 of these sites across Saudi Arabia. So like, you're not gonna, I don't know, cut them off from the world. You can't. But there's so much to do there, culturally, food, everything wise. Like everybody watching, go to Saudi. Allah, big up Saudi.
You want to go?
You have to.
I had flights booked. I was going with work, but still I was going. And then the flights got cut because of COVID, but I'll go soon.
Now COVID's leaving, inshallah.
Exactly.
Go to Saudi.
Open up again.
Go to Saudi.
You mentioned Saudi's nuts and you love it and you love the countries in the region, but obviously you've moved a lot when you were young. Are you tied to this region, or do you see yourself elsewhere? And why do you think you're so tied to this region if you moved around elsewhere so much when you were younger?
I think two main reasons. Number one, I spent, I don't know, maybe 8 years in Yemen. So like I'm now 33, so like 8 years plus 15 years here. It's like 2/3 of my life, right?
Yeah.
And when you're a little kid, it's nice to see things. But also, I don't know, I feel there's so much in the culture in the region. Like Arabs are so welcoming, and there's like a stupid thing that I go back to, but they say that you can judge a people on their language, right? So if you look at the Eskimos or the Inuits, they've got 200 different words for snow, right? Because it's so important in the culture. Ask any Arab, name all the different ways you can welcome somebody in Arabic. They won't be able to, because there's literally millions.
Really?
Right? There's millions, right?
Ali's just like...
And it's like for everything. It's like an Eid. The way that you can say happy Eid to somebody, man, like you can go on for 20 minutes with somebody back and forth until somebody's like, okay, white flag, I give up. Like it's such a welcoming culture, and people are genuinely like so nice in every way. And like this happens to me everywhere. It happens Saudi, Oman, Bahrain, UAE, wherever I go, Kuwait. Like people that don't know me. It's not like, oh Max. It's not like, oh nothing. It's like random stranger needs help. They're nice, right? And I think that's something that is increasingly rare, unfortunately, in today's world. So that bothers me, because I wish that I feel like if you go back to Ireland, I don't know, 50 years ago or something, and you're in a small village, everybody's gonna be really helpful and welcoming.
Yeah, or surprised to see a stranger, to be honest.
But they would be nice to them, right?
Nice, yeah.
Now with like increasing big cities and people coming from everywhere, people I feel are more on guard.
True.
But even in big cities in the middle, like Dubai, if your car breaks down, somebody's gonna stop and help you, right?
100%.
I'm stupid. I've got a 2-wheel drive car. I got stuck in the desert once. I thought if I went fast enough, I could get over a sand dune. It didn't work. Literally, I was there for 5 minutes and a guy stopped. He didn't have the equipment to get me out, so he called his brother. All right. He didn't know me. He didn't know anything about me. He's just like, no, there's a random person stuck. We help them. Right. So that kind of niceness, like, and genuine niceness, I think is rare, and I think it's just spread out all over the region. So like, we're better to be.
We're better to be. You said that the first video that you posted that really got attention was, what was the title?
It was just a question. It was like, why are you guys shocked when I speak Arabic when you all speak English?
And when do you think people would still be shocked by that now?
If
you posted that today, would it get the same reaction?
I think yes and no. because now, like, I think at least in our region, like a lot of people, even if they don't follow me, they've been exposed to me in some way, shape, or form. There's still people that are absolutely shocked. Like I had a video that went uber viral with a singer called Maryam Faris. All right, I was in Al Ain, there was an event in Al Ain, and I was going there to do an ad about the event. But I saw her and I thought, okay, it's a good opportunity to do a video. So I asked, like, can I film a video with her? And they're like, yeah, but she's going on stage soon and it's got a concert and it's big for her. So like, leave her alone, just like wait in the corner. So I waited in the corner, being as like English as I could be.
What does that mean?
Right? No, like I didn't say a word of Arabic. I didn't, like, if people were talking Arabic, I didn't react. Like, wanted to seem as completely out of place as possible. So like an hour and a half later, when I was able to say hi to her, I started off in English and then I talked to her in Arabic, and like it blew her mind, and it was reposted everywhere. And there's people now that only know me from this video.
Really?
Yeah. So people are shocked, I think. But the good thing for me, because like it's a weird thing. So arguably people know me because I speak Arabic. All right, and there's lots of people that came up with, yeah, what happens when another one comes? You're not worried? I was like, no, my goal, I want every single expat in the world to learn the language of where they're living, right? If you're living in Siberia, learn Russian. If you're living in Angola, learn Angolan. I think like even like my goal here for expats living in the UAE, learn Arabic, even if it's 5 words, right?
Yeah.
It means so much.
And it's so true, because we are in a country that makes it very easy for us to get by
without
it.
Yeah.
And in a lot of other countries you might start learning it, but here there's a lot of expats living here, and I think a small minority would speak. I know Rich, our CEO, he's learning Arabic. He probably mentioned to you, did he?
Not yet.
Oh, yeah,
we'll go talk to him.
He's learning Arabic. He's been taking classes for ages, and I know it's a hard slog. And also at the moment we have so many tourists coming in for Expo. Are people, you know, when you go to a new country, are people learning the pleases and the thank yous and the can you help me? So maybe we can give them a little tip now.
You're going to teach them Arabic?
Well, we can teach them together.
How long have you been here?
8 years.
Okay, perfect. We're going to see what you know.
Okay.
Put you on the spot.
We're going to teach you some Arabic. If you're tourists coming to the UAE for the first time, you need to know the basics. So me and Max, we're going to teach you how to speak Arabic for beginners for Expo 2020 Dubai.
Okay, so saying hello is?
I really am not good on the spot. Salam alaikum.
You see, she knows. Salam alaikum is like, it actually means peace be upon you, but it's like the standard greeting. And the reply is?
Alaikum salam.
Hidden memories.
I'm terrible on the spot. I used to teach, so I actually did always have the basics down. Like I taught English.
Okay, thank you.
Shukran.
No.
No.
La.
Yes.
Sah means correct, but okay.
I always hear the guys going sa.
Since we're in UAE, right? Lots of people say na'am for yes, but in UAE, hey is yes.
Hey is yes. Okay, hey.
Right, and it's easy. So, what else do we need to know?
Marhaba.
Marhaba, welcome.
Welcome. I think one would be, can you help me please? I think that would be a good phrase for us all to know. Or, I only speak English. Probably you help me please.
Okay, ما أعرف أتكلم عربي. Or ما في عربي. ما في عربي means no Arabic.
Yeah.
Right? Because if you tell them, oh, can you please help me in Arabic? They're going to be like, oh, great, she speaks Arabic.
100%.
And then they're going to help you all in Arabic.
ما في عربي. شوي.
Straight. No, but also here, like, I think we're blessed in the fact that everybody can get by and everybody's so helpful. So even if you do speak Arabic, oftentimes the people will want to reply to you in English because they want it to be easier for you.
100%.
So like, also for you, like, speak Arabic. Do it.
Shoo.
Huh? Shoo? What? She's fluent. خلاص.
Yeah, خلاص. I have a few words. I need to know. I always said I would do it, and then actually the time came when my brother started taking lessons and I didn't commit.
Okay, but can a word of advice for your brother and for you? Don't do lessons.
Okay. Continue.
Because, okay, if you're learning a language, right? If I go to an Arabic class, how often does your brother go?
Right now, I'm not sure, but he was going fairly regularly, and then maybe twice a week, and then listening in the morning for an hour.
Okay, so twice a week for an hour. He goes and he speaks Arabic. Then he goes home and he's Irish.
He's Irish at home, he is.
Okay, and he goes out and he's speaking English. Everywhere is English.
Yeah.
So how's he going to learn? Practice.
Practice, yeah.
Practice. I took lessons in university, Arabic lessons, 3 times. My friends started making fun of me because my spoken Arabic got worse. All right? I never want to read a newspaper in Arabic. It's not interesting to me, all right? I want to talk to people. I want to communicate with people. I want to understand people. I want to know what's going on wherever I am, right? So now, like, apart from like Moroccan and Algerian and the North African Arabic, which is like a mix with French and Berber and a bunch of stuff. I can understand pretty much like 99% of all accents. And for me, that's what's valuable because, okay, if I'm in Oman, I can chill with the Omani guys and I know what's going on.
When did you start learning, by the way?
I had a background in Yemen, but like it was useless because I was going to an international school, so we all spoke English. But when I came here, it was me by myself, and I started like actually making an effort.
Yeah, you just have to ingrain yourself in it.
Yeah.
I think we spoke to a Chinese lady, I think Suki Liu, and she was trying to learn, and she just said she went to live with a family here for like 2 months.
Yeah. No, that's another thing that I used to do, or I still do, but with the NYU University in Abu Dhabi. And big up to them because they're doing an amazing job. They're the first, because like, okay, there's lots of Arabs that's even like an older generation, when they went to the West to learn English or to study university, they'd be homed with an English, American, Irish, whatever family, right? Being there 24 hours a day is way better for their learning than going to, okay, we've got English class in the morning, right?
For sure.
So they started doing that in Al Ain with expats studying at NYU. So they send them to Al Ain, and there's host families, Emirati families that welcome them into their houses, and they're not allowed to speak English.
I love that.
It's amazing,
Also,
and I
just
wish
to learn
there's so
the
much
culture,
more.
you know what
It's
I mean?
beautiful.
Like, because for Westerners, actually, the Emirati culture is very foreign, and it's like you're trying to learn it. But actually, to be behind closed doors would be amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you for spreading the message, because I feel like it's one that's not heard that regularly, that we are expats in an Arabic country, and we should be making an effort.
We should. Like, if you go to France, you try to learn French, right?
You always use a couple of words, yeah. And you'll try
Everybody
your best.
tries everywhere, but here they don't. I don't know why. I'm not going to say anything,
We
but
have been told.
you have to all learn.
We've all been told if we don't speak Arabic, we need to make a lot bigger effort. Thank you
Yes.
for that message. Guys, follow Max of Arabia and all his adventures on...
Max of Arabia.
How is the t-shirt business, by the way?
Huh? That's good.
Still going?
Good, yeah.
Are you repping it?
No. I'm not allowed to. I didn't know I'm allowed to wear branded. I wore unbranded
People
stuff.
come in their, like the, you know, let's say we haven't had a Coke representative, but if there was, they'd have the Coke and the Coke and the Coke. And
I thought you were going to blur it out, so I was trying to make the post-production easier.
Thank you very much for that. Guys, that is it for us. Thank you so much for your time.
Pleasure.
We're back with you every single weekday morning, same time, same place. Stay safe and wash your hands. Guys, that is a wrap for the Lovin Daily. We are back same time, same place every weekday morning. And of course, don't miss the Lovin Show every Tuesday where I chat with Dubai personalities. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and have a great day.